If V-Ray in SketchUp is giving you render errors, black screens, crashes, or just refusing to finish a render, you are not alone. These problems are usually caused by a few common issues, like outdated graphics drivers, broken texture paths, or a scene that is simply too heavy for your computer to handle. In this video, I'll walk you through the fastest fixes, step by step, so you can get back to rendering smoothly. And if this helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more SketchUp and V-Ray tutorials. Let's start with the most important fix, updating your graphics drivers. If you are using an NVIDIA card, especially for RTX or CUDA rendering, old drivers can cause crashes, freezing, or black output. Open your NVIDIA driver software, or go directly to the NVIDIA website and check for the latest driver version for your card. Install the newest stable driver, then restart your computer before testing V-Ray again. This one step fixes a surprising number of render issues. Next, if your render is coming out black, the first thing to troubleshoot is whether the problem is with the GPU or the scene itself. In V-Ray, switch from GPU rendering to CPU rendering and try the same scene again. If the render works on CPU, that tells you the issue is probably related to the GPU, the driver, or unsupported hardware settings. If it still fails, then the problem is likely inside the model or the materials. Now check your texture paths. Missing or broken texture links can cause all kinds of strange render behavior, including missing materials, black objects, or render failures. Open the File Path Editor and look for any textures that are missing, disconnected, or showing warning symbols. Relink the files to the correct folders, and make sure all your image textures are stored in a clean, organized project directory. If you moved the project from one computer to another, this step is especially important. After that, take a look at your scene geometry. Very complex models, too many detailed objects, or excessive lights can overwhelm V-Ray and cause the render to fail. A great test is to hide about 50% of the geometry and try rendering again. If the render suddenly works, you know the scene is too heavy. From there, you can simplify the model, reduce unnecessary detail, or break the scene into smaller sections to make it more manageable. You should also clear out any unused data inside the V-Ray Asset Editor. Over time, scenes can collect old materials, unused textures, extra geometry, and leftover objects that are no longer needed. Purge unused materials, remove unused V-Ray geometry, and delete old items like section planes or hidden assets that may still be stored in the file. Keeping the scene clean can improve stability and reduce render errors. Another place to watch closely is the Asset Editor warnings. If you see red warning icons, do not ignore them. These warnings often point to missing assets, invalid materials, broken links, or other scene problems that can stop a render from completing properly. Open each warning and fix it one by one. Sometimes the solution is simple as reassigning a texture or replacing a bad material with a clean one. If you are still getting errors after that, save your work, restart SketchUp, and test the scene in a fresh file if needed. Sometimes a scene just needs cleanup before V-Ray will behave correctly. Also, keep your V-Ray version updated, because compatibility issues between SketchUp, V-Ray, and your GPU drivers can also trigger rendering problems. So to recap, update your drivers, test CPU versus GPU, fix texture paths, reduce heavy geometry, purge unused assets, and clear every red warning in the Asset Editor. Those are the main steps that solve most V-Ray SketchUp render errors. If this video helped you fix your render problem, please give it a like and subscribe for more quick troubleshooting guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.